Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from Ogima. This is their 2600 lumens LED projector. You can check this projector out on Amazon at the time of this review for $158. I will have that link in the description as always, where you guys can find that and check it out for yourself. Now, this projector comes in a pretty plain box here. Obviously, they've got packing dimensions on here, and they do have what colors. It comes in white and black. I have the piano black version for review. This is a 2600 lumen projector, so it's going to be a little bit over your entry-level projector. And what we're going to do is we'll get everything out of the box and show you what comes in the box first, and then we'll go to a demo of the actual setup itself. So let me get this out of the box for you and move this out of the way. Comes packaged very well with foam inserts, so it will not be damaged during shipping. Mine arrived just perfect. And we will have the projector here. Now this is a little bit of a bigger projector, but again, you get 2600 lumens out of this projector, so you can expect some brighter pictures, which we'll show you in just a little bit. Now, they do give you a bag of supplies here. You do have a pretty heavy-duty power cable here. This is something that you would normally plug into, say, your PC or something like that. So it is obviously inside the unit, but they give you a nice heavy-duty and fairly long power cord with this. They do give you some cabling and a leveler as well to level out the projector itself. The cabling is just for your basic audio video cable here, which you will have on the back, and I'll show you the ports in just a second. And then they give you a fairly basic remote control, but it does everything that it needs to do. Your navigation and enter buttons are right in the middle here. You do have some zoom so that you can zoom in. You could have aspect ratios either 16:9 or 4:3. You can freeze the screen, you can flip it. You can go into your audio mode, your picture mode. So it covers pretty much everything. It even has a TV input, so you can actually control the channel up and channel down here as well. So not too bad. Plus a mute button. Not too bad for an included remote. So we'll get those out of the way. They give you a cleaning cloth as well as some guarantee here. They do have a 12-month guarantee or 1-year guarantee from when you buy the product. So if you have any problems, hold on to your paperwork. And then they give us a booklet as well that will probably just give you some pretty good tips on how to set it up. I'm going to show you once it's actually set up, but you can go anywhere from 32 inches from 1.2 meters away all the way up to a 128-inch screen at 4.2 meters away from whatever you're projecting onto. So just keep that in mind when you're setting up for something. If you have 4.2 meters, you can get up to, away from a wall or from wherever you're going to do it, then you'll have up to a 128-inch screen. And that's what they recommend. It probably can go a little bit bigger if you want to, but they recommend anywhere from 32 inches to 128. I'll be doing a 32-inch screen just to kind of show you in some limited space what the actual playback looks like for video and your basic in controls as well. Again, 2600 lumens on this. They don't give me all the specs on this, but your lamp is rated at 20,000 hours. You do have several connections on here. In the top, you're going to notice that you have all your volume, power, channel up, channel down, your source, your menu, and your IR all right here on the top. You're going to have your focus ring here at the front, and so a nice grill for ventilation on the front, as well as a lens cap that you can remove with a nice big lens on this. Again, you're going to be pretty impressed with the picture quality, I think. And then on the back, you're going to have Keystone Correction in the middle, which is the knob here, this black knob in the middle here for your Keystone Correction. You're also going to have your normal YPB, PR, your red, white, and audio video ins and outs. So you can pump this out to a surround sound system if you want. It has a built-in speaker on it as well. Your power connector. You do have two HDMI ports to input something. If you want to hook up a Blu-ray player or an Xbox One or a PS4 or something like that, you can do that. A VGA as well. So you can hook up a laptop that has a VGA connection or something like that. And they actually have a TV in, as you see right here. So you can do TV signal over antenna or whatever you would like to do that way. So plenty of ways to hook up to the back of this. So let me take this over to the demo portion and we'll get right into that. Okay, so now we have everything started up here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go into the menu screen and we will check out what you can change and what you cannot change on this particular setup here. You do have a picture mode, and that'll be your standard, your vivid. You can adjust your color temperature, your aspect ratio from 16.9 to 4.3 or 4:3. Your noise reduction, you can turn that up if you want to. Projection direction can be either front. You can switch it to several different things as well as rear ceiling, front ceiling. So if you want to mount it a certain way, you can. And then you have reduced display size as well right here in this mode. Now, if you have HDMI hooked up to this, you can change the mode from PC to a few other things. I happen to have a USB just a USB stick in that's got some movie files on it that we'll go over really quickly. Now, other than that, you can hook up a game console to this. You know, I had my Xbox One hooked up to this. Right now, I'm about, I'd say about 5 or so feet away. I've probably got about a 45-inch screen up here on the wall, and it looks really good. Now, another thing you can do is your sound mode. You can also control balance, auto volume, surround sound if you want to add surround sound on and off. You have a sleep timer on the next. I will put this on surround just for the heck of it. And then you have an EQ, so you can fine tune it even more if you wish. Now you have a sleep timer as well, so if you want to set this up and then you feel like you want to set it for an hour and then have it go off, you can do that as well. Your Osd languages, you can select from a bunch of different languages. As you can see here, you've got everything that you could pretty much think of on here, so they have a wide variety of languages. And then after that, let's put this back on English. There we go. And then after that, you have your factory store default settings. You can do blending if you want, your Osd duration, your auto source on and off, which will allow it to auto detect. I have mine off for now. And you have a software update via USB stick if you would like to. This will also accept USB hard drives as well, so you could hook up a hard drive with a lot of movie files on it and be able to play them through one of the USB ports on the back of the projector. So let us do that. Let us take a look real quickly at our sources, and we will go to USB 1. I believe I have my USB stick plugged in there. And it does take a second to load up. It is USB 2.0, so it's going to be a little bit slower, but not to the point where we'll have a problem with playback. You can view photos, music, movies, and text in TXT file format. We'll go check out some movies, and then we'll check out the actual C disc, which is what it's mounted as. And I'll go into a movies directory that I have on here. I have some other things on here as well as pictures and other things, but I'm going to focus on a movie real quick. I've got a couple different movies on here. Let's see. How about we'll do Sucker Punch here, and we will go to play and show you guys the quality here. As you can see,
as an angel, a guardian who watches over us. You can't know what form they'll take. One day old man, the next day little girl.
Now that is the OSD that you can bring up while it's playing. The picture is nice and bright. Again, that 2600 lumens does a great job. I'm going to stop this for a second, show you a different movie as well. Now that one that I had was Sucker Punch. If you haven't seen that, it's a great movie. And that's not a really high quality file there. Lockout. This is in a 1080p file. So let us take a look at that real quick. This is a 1080p playback. It supports up to 1080p playback. The native resolution is that normal 800 by 480 that we usually see with LED projectors. But as you can see, very bright and vivid color here. No problems whatsoever on the picture quality. I really am enjoying the picture quality on this. I think they did an excellent job. See if we can kind of fast forward to some of the movie here so that you can see some action scenes.
Why do you never answer your phone?
What's going on?
You have to get out, okay? It's a double cross. They're coming for you. You have to get out now.
Yeah.
So as you can see, excellent picture. That 2600 lumens does shine through on this. Now the fan is a little bit loud. You'll probably hear that in the background here. It's not terribly loud. It is just about what you'd expect on a projector. As long as you're not sitting right on top of it, it's not going to be a major distraction. Overall, I think they did a great job on this particular projector, and the screen is just a great quality, bright screen for movies and gaming. I wouldn't recommend it for office applications, but hey, for movies and gaming, they do a great job. I'm going to take it back to the close of the review, and we'll see you there in a minute. So that was my review of the Ogima 2600 lumen LED projector. Again, you can check it out on Amazon. You'll have that link in the description below where you guys can check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments about the Ogima, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.